Could Transparent Labs grass-fed whey protein take the crown for the best protein powder? I bought this protein with my own money 100% and I've been using it for the last 3 weeks. I was truly shocked on how impressed I really was with this protein. So make sure you guys stick around until the end of the video to hear my reasons why. Link to the full blog post down in the description box, like always, along with a way to save some money if you guys decide to purchase this product yourself. Let's get straight into it. My name is Mateo from FeastGood.com and I've been reviewing supplements on YouTube over the last 5 years or so. Let's get straight into this one. Now, Transparent Labs prides itself on being a completely transparent company, as the name would exactly suggest, Transparent Labs. This means that they disclose the testing results from every single batch of product they produce, allowing you guys to verify the quality and purity on your product on their website. They also disclose the exact ingredients on the ingredient label, helping you make an informed decision about the products you are taking. You guys want to know exactly what's going in your body. You guys want to know exactly what's on the label. This is the company for you. The ingredients are as follows. 4 simple ingredients, guys. Whey protein, natural flavors, salt, and stevia. Now that may depend on the flavor itself. The macros, let's break those down for you guys. 28 grams of protein, 1 gram of carb, 0 grams of fat, and 0 to 1 gram of sugar, depending on the flavor, like I mentioned. At 120 calories per serving, protein accounts for 93%, guys. The number one thing, 93% of the calories in this product. I've been on YouTube, like I said, for a while now, guys, and over the last 5 years, this definitely is highest on the spectrum when it comes to protein content. Here at FeastGood, our general guideline is that our reasonable protein powder provides and gives you about 65 to 75% of protein per scoop. Now, in the middle, a good protein is gonna give you anywhere between 75 to 85% of protein per scoop, and an excellent protein, guys, like this one right here in front of me, is gonna provide 85% of protein per scoop or more. Let's get into my experiences with this protein over the last 3 weeks or so. For an isolate with no artificial flavors, I said that, no artificial flavors or sweeteners, I wasn't expecting it to taste as good as it actually does, guys. I've tried other grass-fed whey proteins in the past, okay? And with my past experiences, they've either come with artificial sweeteners, sugars, or they just didn't mix as good as I thought, and they were just really bland when it comes to taste. I've incorporated this product a few different ways. In my oatmeal in the morning, in shakes. Recently, I've actually, as a nighttime snack, I know we all get those sweet tooth cravings after dinner, I've incorporated this into my non-fat, no sweetener Greek yogurt, and it tastes unbelievable. Let's now go over the 4 things I liked about the product, and then I'm gonna go through a few things that I did not like about the product. The first thing, guys, clean, quality ingredients with no additives whatsoever. Like I mentioned, guys, Transparent Labs Isolate has only 4 to 5 total ingredients, depending on the flavor. There are no unnecessary additives or preservatives, and no lead or mercury. You guys can check that out on their website. That's the great thing about being so transparent. The second thing I want to touch on, guys, is grass-fed whey containing higher nutrients. Now, like I've said, I have reviewed grass-fed proteins in the past, and this means that the cows have been pasture-fed with their natural diet of grass as opposed to using indoor mechanical processes or like a mix of like corn and grains. So grass-fed is the way to go. And the last and most important thing, guys, is good mixability with no chunks or chalkiness. This one mixes unbelievable. I didn't need no fancy shaker cup or anything like that. You can take it with water, you can take it with milk, a couple 5-10 seconds, you're ready to go. On the other spectrum, guys, the one thing I did not like about this product is just the drawback that it's the cost per scoop. For the quality, I think Transparent Labs is worth the price, coming in at around $2. But for someone, it might be a little bit out of budget for some people, guys. If you're getting 30 servings times 2, that's a $60 protein tub, as an example. Now, it is very hard to compare at such a high protein content and 93% protein coming from calories based on price alone, and which is why I'm gonna give you this very clear example of what exactly I mean. I want you guys to clearly understand what I'm trying to say here. So, for example, on one hand, let's go on this side here. We got 6 Star Whey Protein, a company called 6 Star Whey Protein. That comes in cheaper at $1 per serving. However, it only gives you 58 to 66% of its protein from calories, okay? On the other hand, we got a company like Believe Supplements, another great company which I have not reviewed on FeastGood, but I will soon. And that's coming in at roughly $1.75 per serving. So not the $2, but 25 cents less. But that is not grass-fed whey protein isolate. So where do you guys draw the line here? So do you guys go with the $1 or the $1.75? I still think Transparent Labs is justified in charging $2 per serving. You're getting very clean, 93% of its protein from calories, grass-fed whey protein with great taste. You cannot go wrong. Here at FeastGood, we have 8 different criteria on ranking whey protein powders. Here's how Transparent Labs whey protein stacked up against the rest. The first one, guys, 5 out of 5 on nutrition label transparency. That's without a doubt. Like I said, it's a transparent label and they're called Transparent Labs. We've given it 5 out of 5 on fat content transparency, guys. Like I mentioned, 0 grams of fat. 5 out of 5 on effective ingredients, 93% of protein, guys. 4 to 5 ingredients, depending on flavor. 5 out of 5 on protein percentage of calories, 93%. Next up on the list, we've given it a 4.5 out of 5 when it comes to taste. This one here, guys, happened to be the cinnamon French toast. It tastes unbelievable, which leads me now to the next one, how I've tasted it, and it tastes and mixes unbelievable, which is why we've given it a 5 out of 5 on mixability. I've tried it without these and just using it with a spoon, and it mixes great. No clumps, no chalkiness. In yogurt and oatmeal and shakes. Unbelievable, guys. Thumbs up. And the last one to base it off of, guys, we've given it a 3.5 out of 5 on satiety. Now, general rule is 10 grams of protein will give you about an hour of less cravings, satiety levels. This happens to be close to 30, which is 3 hours. We've seen it around that 2 to 2.5 hour range, which is why we've given it a 3.5 out of 5 on this bracket. All right, everyone, now I want to get into 2 more important things here. Who should be using it are 3 different people. Someone who cares about high quality ingredients, someone with a lactose sensitivity, and someone who wants no artificial flavors or colors at all. On the other spectrum, guys, 2 people that I maybe would stay away from this is someone that's very close on a budget. Like I said, $2 per serving, which is quite high, but you are getting a good quality ingredient. And then the second thing is someone sensitive to stevia. Stevia happens to be one of the ingredients. So if you guys have, you get headaches from stevia, or you just want to stay away or have an allergy or something like that, probably not the best protein for you. All right, everyone, that'll conclude the grass-fed whey protein isolate by Transparent Labs. I think it was a great product and a great review. If you guys want to check out the full blog post, like always, that'll be down in the description box. Like I mentioned, along with a way to save money if you guys decide to purchase. If you guys enjoyed this video, show us some love, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.